All right. Back with more Dragon's Dogma 2. I'm totally not lost in the Discord right now. Oh, we got a patch this morning before I left for work. I didn't have time to open it up and try it out. Or, well, open it up and see. But, something's changed about this menu. Something that should have been in there from the very beginning. My only thought is that they didn't think. Like, and I don't mean that in a mean way. I know I've been pretty mean to this game, and for good reasons on a lot of this stuff. But this right here, I genuinely think that they had the idea, because I'm assuming what happens at the end of this game is going to be what happens at the end of the last game, where you kind of, I think you just kind of start over with your pawn as the main character, if memory serves. That's kind of like how the New Game Plus worked. Or maybe it lets you recreate a character. I know at the end of the game, like, your pawn became you. It was kind of weird. So I genuinely think that they're like, okay, well, people will make their character, they'll play one playthrough, and they'll just keep continuing on. I genuinely don't think anyone for a split second gave the new game option a thought. Which is still kind of bad. Like, it's not good. Like, nobody thought, well, what if somebody doesn't like their character and wants to restart? Because there's this idea to take RPGs back to the day when choices mattered. The problem is that the ones everyone decides should matter are generally not what the ones the players are talking about. Like, most people aren't talking about, like, character power decisions. Because you can generally, I mean, you can, like, sneeze and accidentally select the wrong talent, and then you're screwed for the rest of the game. It's like, you shouldn't... A player shouldn't be punished just because they accidentally did something, or they did something without realizing that it was going to have a consequence of their player's power. And like, if you play, say, like, Dark Souls 1 the first time, and you're putting points everywhere to use all the weapons as they come, and then you get to Anor Londo, and now, or realistically, you're probably going to run into it by Sen's Fortress, if not before then, you start getting your teeth kicked in. And of course, there's no way to, like, you can farm souls in those games to kind of correct the decision. But in, like, Souls 1, you have to start over. In Souls, well, even in Souls 3, you have to get all the way to, like, the church, so you have to beat... Actually, you don't have to beat that many bosses. You have to beat... Actually, you only have to beat one, I think. You only have to beat, Oh, thank you, Optimum. I haven't even pushed play yet. Oh, God, this ISP sucks. Like, the fact, as many lawsuits have been directed at these people, as many complaints have been registered, Like, how do you allow this company to just continue? Like, it's very clear that they're basically just swindlers at this point. How? How is this allowed to keep going? How are they allowed to stay in business? Maybe it's only gonna be a momentary thing. Maybe. I'll give it another. Like, I'll just sit here for 2 minutes and see. I doubt it. I'm probably gonna have to like stop and wait until like 5:30ish. Maybe, okay. Has it actually evened out, or is it just baiting me? Anyways, the idea with like people want choices to matter, it's more story consequences. Because like, as good of an open world as Skyrim is, it's kind of shitty on story. Because no matter what happens, there's not really any major changes to the world at large. Like, nothing really happens. Like, if you complete the main story in Skyrim, like, if you just do that, literally nothing changes. Dragon attacks will still occur. Life will continue as normal. Like, nothing over. Even, like, doing the Civil War, the people at the palace change. That's really it. And some of them go live in a cave. You complete the Thieves Guild, nothing really changes in the world. Companions, nothing really changes. There's no... Like, in Dragon's Dogma, when you completed part of the story, a fucking giant hole opened up in the ground. Trying to think if there's really... I was trying to think of a semi-recent RPG where like massive changes occurred to the world. Honestly, like the only RPG I can really think of that like makes major changes to the world as you go through would be like some of the really Cataclysm and Mists of Pandaria were the only ones that made like drastic changes to zones. Like as you progressed through them. Like battle lines would shift, like somebody would blow something up, or Mists of Pandaria, like areas would be corrupted by Shaw. Things would change as a result of the story. Now, you don't really have choices in that. So the nature of MMO is they kind of... everyone kind of has to be following the same story. Like, everyone kind of has to reach the same end. I do like that the background changed. To show like the story progression. Like I'd made my way to... I can't remember how to pronounce the name of the country. Okay, just shut up and follow me. Oh, I'm just gonna have to do this, aren't I? So they'll stop talking about the quests. Please tell me that the dragon hasn't come back with the reload of the game. I'd like to be able to leave the area. Oh, don't help. Right, stick drift. I need to make my way back over to Vernworth so I can get abilities that hopefully do something. Saw the rabbit and I'm suddenly reminded of the quest in Dragon's Dogma 1 to kill I think it was like 50 rabbits it wanted you to kill. Like, it was some insane number. Spam calls been going crazy lately. Okay, I need to do one check real quick. I need to know. Nexus mods. Here. Need to search games. Oh, there we go. Dragon's Dogma 2. Go to that page, please. Most popular all time. Yeah, the mod manager, the shop. Fairy stop enemy. Fairy stone drops from enemies. Infinite stamina out of combat. I can't believe that like the top one isn't shutting up the pawns. I'm just typing in pawn. Summon pawn, come to me. Oh, apparently pawns gain scars over time. Or something. One of the mods just says remove old and prevent new scars from pawns. Didn't I can't believe there's not one that shuts them up. Oh, there is. It's called Shut Up Pawns. Uh, I will have to look into installing that at some point. Oh wait, are you a sorcerer? Okay, you're hired. Since I'm gonna have to suffer excessive pawn dialogue with just the third one. Could also probably change Ava away from no. Want an archer or something. Ooh, asps. Asp. Singular, apparently. At the very least, I should probably take shield summons off. Second thought, maybe I keep the sorcerer. Oh, I guess I just fell in the water. Okay, let's... Why must you be so shit? I don't want you using shield summons. Apparently Trickster is supposed to be the tank, or at least the summoned thing is. Oh. Does I have to walk in this? I assumed, since it was like my casters. What? So that like destroyed my camping thing. All right. Oh, you speak Elvish. Yep. All right.
How goes it? Care to hear an old man?
Too far afield with all the troubles.
Man's request.
Where though? Oh, okay. Well, that's where we're headed. So. Okay, this way. don't even think it was necessary to have the spirit out. I'm just glad they're a little bit more effective at killing things than they seemed to be yesterday. Pig, stop. Oh, that was unnecessary. All right, I'm just gonna stop, and I will see if Optimum's gonna improve in a little bit. Hopefully this is one of their weird done at with their bullshit at 6:37 on the dot for some weird reason. So, hopefully we'll be back in 20 minutes. I'll tweet out when I'm gonna be live again, if I'm gonna be live again. Hopefully this is not one of their we're just gonna be shit for the whole night. Anyways, hopefully be back in 20. See you then, hopefully. I've said hopefully so many times it doesn't sound like a word now.